Okay, tonight what got me started was I'm going to case a card that was given to me for my birthday from one of my ladies that shops online with me. So for her card, she used Healing Hugs, which I'm using, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of a technique. It's not that hard a technique or anything. I'm going to be using the Pinewood Planks embossing folder, and I'm going to do another card just sort of along the same lines because I really haven't used these floral images of mine a lot. We have so much, so many different things that it's hard to use them all. So, what did I do with my stays on? There we go. Okay, so I won't show you the card first. You probably caught a glimpse of that one. I'll show you her card when I'm done. So first of all, let me get this in the right direction and use the right piece. There we go. Oh, did I not cut my little white piece? Excuse me, I don't know if I did. I need to layer. I need a piece to layer. Oh, that's it there. Piece to layer on there. Ah, it looks like I didn't cut. Oh, yes, I did. It's this bit. Sorry, guys, I'm getting myself all mixed up. Just to see whether... Hi, Sharon, you made it. I've seen nearly all my ladies today, or I think I've seen all of them, except for Rhonda. Now I want to go down with that. And I've already cut that with the curvy layers dies, which it was Kay's card that I'm casing, which she didn't do because we didn't have it then. And I did mine with another. I was looking for the die that I did it with today because I've done this, had this card ready quite a while ago, and then I kept finding more ideas, so I didn't get round to doing it. So hopefully this is going to work. I always forget, oops, to make sure it doesn't move. I always forget which sandwiches to use. Devil of a thing, you're going to move around on me. That's the only thing, isn't it? Getting them lined up in here. And I do want it lined up because it's got those lines on it to hold it fairly firm. Is what I didn't do. And hopefully I just need this one here because this is a 3D one. All these different sandwiches are a bit confusing. Oh, no, this isn't one. See, it wouldn't go through. It's one of the older style 3D ones, so we only need the acrylic plate, not the new grey or the new blue, the older blue one. We need, if you've got the same version as me with the green on it, if you've got a black cover on yours, you probably need the grey or blue plate. Yeah, so that's working. You'll know if it's wrong, if it won't, you never force it. If it won't go through, you know you've got the wrong sandwich. So there's that. And hopefully I'll put that the right way round. I can't really tell now. That's the right side. It might be the wrong side of that, but look, who's going to know? You don't tell them, I won't, and I can't really tell myself. So, and really when the card's all made, you're only going to see it poking out each edge, so it doesn't really matter. Just thought that'd change it up to make it a bit more modern, because we're all loving the curvy dies. So then, as I did it a while ago and I didn't write down directions, I can't actually remember how I did this. I know how I did it, but I don't know whether I used Memento or Stays On, but I'm going to use Stays On. I'm kind of trying to replicate the technique we did a while back in class where we used the watercolour. I tried all different ways to... We don't have any black and white DSP. Do you know that? And, well, we do. Telling lies, we do. We do have that Halloween one. I didn't like it for this card, and we do have it in the newer plaid one. But it didn't suit this card either. So I didn't have... Kay doesn't always use use Stampin' Up products, so I don't know what to use. We have had black and white in the past, and we are getting some in the new catalogue, which I'm happy about, because sometimes you just need the black and white. So that's that. I don't think I've got anything on my hands, but I'm just going to wipe them just in case. You know what I'm like with reds and black, especially Memento. So then, all my bits here. And I just had to show you this stamp set because it is absolutely, this flower stamps absolutely beautifully. I'm just going to do the words, whatever I chose, wherever it is, down here, with friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day. Might do that in Memento, only because this is a photopolymer stamp I'm using now, and sometimes it doesn't like stays on. Let's see if that's inked up enough. Yep. So if we do that, I'm just doing that, centre that and have it right down the bottom. Now I really need to clean my hands. That's my inside bit. Actually, oh yeah, that's that. That's that. That's going there like that. Just got to think this one out. And I've already stamped my red rose, but I just did it because I wanted to fussy cut it out, and I just didn't want you waiting while I fussy cut out a rose. But I just wanted to show you how beautifully this rose stamps. It is just gorgeous. It's one of those distinctive stamps. Now look at that. How drop dead gorgeous is that? Look at the detail. It's just beautiful. Okay, and that was with Cherry Cobbler. Now I'm actually going to flip that again because I've already got this side dirty. So I won't clean that too much because I want to, actually, why don't I do the inside one now? That would have been smart, wouldn't it? Where's my insert? Come here, and my envelope. Might as well do it all while we've got it here. Then I can clean the stamp and not have to worry about getting red all over me. There's that one. You seriously, guys, you need this in your stash. It is just beautiful. I'm inclined to want it over to the right side, but that's where the stamp goes. I know it's on up the top, but I like to try and put the stamps down in the opposite corner if I can. Rightio, let's clean that little baby. I has a lot of red on it. See all that red? It's still coming off. That's why I use a baby wipe on top of my Stampin' Scrub. So look at how much red it's getting off there. That would be all in your scrub and make it filthy. See, most of it's come off now. Now I can clean it. But I'm not going to make my scrub filthy dirty. Just going to do my hands because you can see they're nice and red. That's just from that. Well, we expect to get dirty when we play, don't we? Now, what's next? Next is, where's my stamp set? Got little bugs coming in. I think I'll close the door behind me. I think that's where they're coming from. I want squashed bugs on my card, do I? I've just got a little mask because actually Kay did a better job of her card than I've done of mine. My first one, I was just looking at that before. What did I do with it? With the greenery. So I'm going to actually try and copy hers a bit more closely. So I'm going to use Garden Green. So if I pop this here, I'll know where my greenery is meant to go because I'm going to put my fussy cut rose, if I haven't lost it. I think it's there somewhere. We'll worry about that in a minute. And we're going to use the Garden Green to put some foliage around. So we want the leaves first. It's like someone needs to ink up their green. Re-ink it. A lot of these pads that are out here that I don't use all the time I'm going to go and grab my other green because that needs re-inking. Sorry about that, halfway out the room and I realised I'd picked up spruce instead of Garden Green with the light off. We'll see whether that's darker. Oh yeah. Is that what I used on that card? Yeah. Yeah, that other leaf doesn't stamp as dark, obviously. Like I've said before, when you use a mask, we don't usually want to press hard on our stamp in case we burn it. But when you're using a mask, you need to, not on this edge, but on that edge. And I think I've still got, oh no, I can put my flower there. That's okay, that's going to be good. Okay. Now, this leaf here, I just want you here. Just one of you. Probably could have gone up a bit higher with him. Never mind. All cards are different, aren't they? They work out differently. Now, to find my little rose. That could be challenging. Where did you put it? You might have to wait till I cut it out because I can't see it anywhere. You guys can probably see it. Oh, here it is. All is not lost. So then that will go there like that. We need some Wink of Stella there. Just left the green there because I want to do some foliage on those other roses, I think. Or no, maybe I won't. Maybe we'll just have the rose on its own in there. You can use your masks over and over. Put there for later. And we'll just pop this on here. On our cherry cobbler mat. Can give you the measurements of these mats if you would like them, but I'm sure you'll work that out yourself. And for the rose, we'll where's my burn folder? We'll just burnish that a little bit. Grab some dimensionals. And ideally put it where you had your same position as you had your mask, but I don't know that mine exactly is, but that's okay. And then I had more steps with my other one because I had the die that I cut. Now let's just adhere this down. I cut that 10 by 10 so that if I put it round the wrong way it wouldn't matter. Does that make sense? That's looking a bit wide. Maybe I didn't cut it 10 by 10. No, I lie, I didn't. Must have been the other piece on the other one that I cut 10 by 10. So if we just do that. So if I stick my black one down first, because I want the white edge to show over the black. And if I work quickly, if I need to move it, I'll be able to. And you need liquid glue for when you've embossed. And that should be dry now. So if we just try and even all these pieces up, if we can. Got the Swampy on that's drying things out a bit too quick. There we go. Looks pretty good. And then do we want to pop that up? Probably do. I've got some edge bits here, we'll use those. Don't think I've forgotten anything, no. Just a nice, quick little card, but I thought it was just, like all of my birthday cards I loved, but this one I thought, oh, that's a good idea to use this stamp set for, so well, I must case that and show my lady. Is everybody all organised for Christmas? Kind of want that. I don't want it centred, I just want it I want it centered in the middle, but not there. That makes sense. Now, I didn't put anything in the center of my other one, but I thought I would with this one. Just be brave and just stamp. Stamped in black, didn't I? Let's do that. Just going to make sure that it's the stamp's on straight. It's pretty good. It's a bit pale. This must need, or does my stamp need to be freshened up? Maybe it does. It's a bit pale, isn't it? Maybe this is another one that I've got to re-ink. Actually, stamp that off there, because this is the amount I'm going to use stays on, because that will, sometimes the stamps stamp pale too. It's not always the fault of the ink. And I like to put the greeting that's on the inside on the outside as well. I'm going to use my StazOn cleaner for that. Do we want to put leaves around there? Maybe we do. It's only been half an hour, hasn't it? We'll just put our mat over there. Again, try and line it up. How it is on there, and I always like to move it just down a fraction in case you have a gap. Again, putting pressure on this side, the one that's on the paper. And I might just go with 2 of these leaves here, or maybe 2 one side and 1 the other. How would that look? Soon see. So I could have been over a bit with my mask. I'll try again here. So I've cut inside the paper. It's a little bit trickier to line up, and we'll just put one lot of leaves this side, I think. Just pressing on that side where it's joined to the flower, trying to not get that white line. See, that's better. It's all trial and error. If you don't do it often enough, you forget. Just clean off those stamps. Sorry. You love that set. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it, Diana? How are you? Hi, Glenda. Just beautiful. Everyone needs it. You listening, guys? We're not telling lies. Everyone needs this set in their stash. I'm just going to hopefully not get black on that. Get a bit worried when I've used black and red that if I put it down it'll transfer onto my card front, and I don't want that. Just put a bit of liquid glue there, and I'll show you Casey's card in a minute. Oops. And I've used thick white, that's why it's doing that. It's jumping around on me because it's nice and thick. And hopefully I haven't got a big, I should have flipped that over, a big black thing on the back side of it either. That wouldn't be too good. So there we go. Actually, I've got cherry cobbler. I forgot I've got cherry cobbler in the holiday rhinestones. Isn't that handy? Now if I can find them, that would be great. Got red. There we go. And my pokey tool. Pick that up. on there. We might just go one. Whoops, where are you? Where are you? You're stuck on the other edge. There we go. Let's just do that. My bag's fallen to bits. I really wish there was a better way to keep these jolly things. They drive me insane. I don't suppose there is, though. Now, where's the lid? There. So there we go. There's the one I did earlier. Oh, we forgot. I just saw the shine and remembered we forgot the old Wink of Stella. Last little thing, and I think I've splattered that one too. I won't do that tonight. You all know how to splatter, don't you? I'll keep this one a bit simpler. Don't want to go too much because I don't want to. Well, that doesn't seem to affect the dimensional. You know, the what is it called? The distinctiveness of the set. It doesn't seem to affect it if you go over it with the Wink of Stella. It still looks great. Just beautiful. It'd have to be, I reckon it'd have to be my favourite rose stamp. And this is the birthday card that Kay made for me. And I don't know where she's got that from, but that's okay. And I don't know where she's got that paper from. But yeah, and there's my two. And I also did one in the magenta. A little bit in your face, that one. I don't know if you'd feel well if you got a card that said that. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's something different. Now, I did do another one, not in that, not using that set and not using that design. Where has she put it? Here. Instead I've used this beautiful ornate garden paper. Similar, but not quite the same. Gotta work out what I did here. And using the Perennial Essence, and again I've stamped and fussy cut those out. I'll just show you that set, show you what you get in there. I actually might show you the, what do I do with my rose one? So you get a punch, you can get a punch that matches, was here a minute ago? No, that's my leaf punch. This one, so you would I did them on my live the other day when I did the alcohol inks technique. So you'd punch two of those and layer them. So you've got I actually gave that, well, I haven't given it away yet, so I better be quiet. I've got it ready to give away, a sympathy card, using that one, so I can't show you that one. So, and this one just stamps the outline, so you can colour that in. This little leaf, if anyone's happened to have gotten I don't think any of my ladies got that. This actually matches, it's not meant to, but it actually matches the leaf punch. So I was quite happy about that. So I'm just using these two here, and I'll just show you how they stamp. I have cut them out somewhere. I'll just pop that envelope over there so I can match that up with that. And the ink's good to go. I tried that before, so that just would stamp just like that. It's a photopolymer, of course. And they're pretty easy to fussy cut out. It's a pretty gorgeous flower as well. You see, I've got to use the old olive, I think, for that one. So I'm going to clean that off. And hopefully I haven't lost those flowers. They're in here, already fussy cut out. I'm going to use a different greeting on this one. See what all my bits are there. That one my sample one I've done in the boho indigo set, so it's in blue. I didn't want to do the same thing. I'm sorry, they're all trying to think what colour I want to use. We'll see what this looks like. They're all healing, like get well cards, but I don't have a lot of them, so that doesn't matter. We will stamp that and see how straight I've got that mounted. Pretty jolly good. Make sure you're in the centre. And then for this one, we've got that other little spiky sort of leaf. So we want, I don't know if I did a mask of that, because that would be good to see where I want that to go. Oh yes, I have. Looks like I had one already done there and then I went and did more. All right, where am I putting that? I'm putting that there, maybe, and then I'm putting that there. Yep, that looks good. So we want our leaf to go perhaps there. Another one here. Then I'm stealing the other little sprig thing, and I'm going to put that here as well. I put 2 on my other one, but I don't know if I want 2 on this one. It was hard to position it without going over that. Oh, let's see, does that look silly? Might do one a bit lower and just out here. No right or wrong. So if I take those off, don't lose them though. I might need them for the inside, and then we're gonna do this. Looks a bit pale, doesn't it? Oh well. Once it's all together. I heard someone say the other day, don't give up on your card until it's all all finished, because you can't tell how it's going to turn out. And as I said, this one's sight unseen. I haven't done it in this colourway, so it's all a bit of trial and error. I'm going to get these together now. So I've got this beautiful ornate, but I felt that needed to go onto, hopefully I've cut it down enough, yep, onto an old olive, just to give it a bit of layering, more of an effect. Pop that onto my card. Make sure it's straight. This is where I need my dark paper, isn't it? My dark scratch paper. Using white bases. Just make sure that's adhered before you move on, because sometimes you think it's down and you go to put the next one and it moves. Isn't that beautiful, this paper? We have such gorgeous papers, and I can tell you that in the new catalogue they are just simply stunning. I don't know, Stampin' Up outdoes themselves with their beautiful designer series paper. I just have to buy it all. In fact, that's It's a lot of what I've purchased in my pre-order is the papers, because they're beautiful, as usual. So I've made myself a rule: do not hoard, use your papers. Do not hoard them. Let's see if we'll stick to that. Now I might just dimensional that on, because I'm not changing my mind. I'm going to go with this design, and if we don't like it, well, we don't like it. You know, just these colours, if you're not well, would brighten you up anyway, wouldn't they? And you wouldn't want it too bright if you weren't feeling very well, would you? So again, we're popping that up. Just centre that. Bone folder again, and just texture your flowers. Just going to put probably 2 underneath this bigger one. I like the variety that this little set gives you with the flowers, 3 different ones. You don't feel like colouring, you can use the ones that, let's see, I only want dimensional on that side. Does anyone know why? Don't have to be a genius, do you? Because it's going to overlap the other one, so we don't want it to be lopsided. So that's the little trick, you put it dimensional just on the one side. And I'm going to make sure I pop it in the gap that I left with my mask. So it's stuck to there. Now some Wink of Stella. Oh, come on, these are all... I need to have a good tidy up. I've been flat out making little gifts. Did you all like your little gifts? My ladies that all came to pick up their things for class. We won't say what they were because there's other girls that didn't do the class. They're getting little gifts as well. So, oh, you know what I've forgotten? To do the I didn't do them there though, did I? Is there an inside stamp? There is, and I didn't do that. I wonder if I can be clever enough to do that with it being on. Will we try? You can always cut out that flower and stick over the top, can't I? If I wreck it. Let's be brave. Actually, I didn't realise that was what those little stamps were for until I was doing something different just the other day. I can't remember what I was doing. Now, did I clean those? What won't I need again? Because I've only got a few blocks here. I didn't clean that. So I need to be able to line that up, that's all. Just put that on top of there for now. And I'm just going to see if this is going to work. I reckon it will. Now, what colour should I do the insides of the flowers? What do you reckon? Maybe a yellow, do you think? Or do you think do it in the same colour? Hi, Christy. Hi, Donna. Hi, Rhonda. Just thinking I might do while I'm waiting for you guys to answer, you're going to tell me what colour to do the centres. I'll stamp up the envelope and the inside while you're telling me what to do. Just do one flower. why don't I have a practice with this, see what this looks like. That would be the way to go, wouldn't it? I kind of missed, but you kind of get the idea. Probably the same colour, do you reckon? Green. Don't know about green. Anyone else? I think it looks nice in the same colour, don't you? Let's see how good I can get this, because I'm hopeless at two-step stamping. Jeanette's little Christmas card she gave me, she's used the holly. She's done a perfect job of lining up that holly with the holly, what's it called? Holly Jolly Greetings stamp set. It's beautiful. Yeah, I like that. So here goes nothing. A bit tricky to see where that actually goes. I think I might have to turn it around a bit. There we go. How's that? Not too shabby. Oh, I got a line there. Didn't I? Why have I got a line there? I might have to cut that big one out and stick that over the top. See, pretty quick to cut out. And you still had to wait, so I didn't achieve much, did I, for getting that centre bit? I must have just used that the other day and thought the same thing. Oh, I didn't realise it had a centre bit. And I've stuck that on there now. Don't tell me I have to do two. Might need a bit more glue. I think I've got a little mark on that one too, but we won't be too fussy about that. You can't see it as much as you could see the other one. That was really bothering me. Now, wishing you a quick and complete recovery. We could do get well soon in there too, couldn't we? Now, I might do the writing in green for that one as well, in Old Olive. One of my favourite greens. Just, what I like to do is I kind of like to line up the bottom of the stamp set. Or stamp set, bottom of the stamp. Not so much the writing, but the bottom of the actual stamp, just in case you've mounted it crookedly, and I'll probably stamp it crooked now. No, see. And if you go by that, rather than the writing, in case you've mounted it crookedly, you're usually pretty good. Oh, we'll put that away, but I wanted to clean them in a minute. I kind of wanted to. I was going to actually put some foliage, I thought, on these flowers. They look as though they need a bit of greenery around, I think. Maybe just with, what did she do with it? Oh no, this one, the one that I took off, is of course the one that I need. Don't need the flower again, I'll stick him underneath there. Position that more in the centre. And we'll just go there and there. And the same on here, or maybe just one on here, don't know. Don't know until I come to do it. Might get another one just off the edge there. Anyway, we need some embellishments for around our art piece. Trying to think what to put. Maybe pearls. Pearls look good, do you reckon? I know what I was going to put on my other card, and I didn't. Was some, instead of the cherry cobbler, I was going to put some black rhinestones, because we're getting black rhinestones in the next catalogue. I've still got a few, actually quite a few from one other time when we had black. So it's a lot of black and a lot of pink. It's just, oh, it's stunning. It's to die for. Now, did I say pearls? Maybe. Pearls or champagne lilies? Or pearls? Could do those. They won't show. Here's some pearls. I think maybe pearls. Do you agree? Sorry to ask you and then go and do the opposite. That's me. Now, I've got my pokey tool. Where'd you go? You went shooting off somewhere. That's all right, I'll grab another one if you don't want me. I might be running out of sticky on the end of this. That's 4, so we need another one. Got to have even numbers, don't you? 2, 3, 4. Where are we going to go? Got those 2 in too straight a line, I think, haven't I? Let's go there. That will do. Getting a bit cool with the aircon on there. Been a beautiful week, hasn't it? So there we go. There's that little one. And that's the one I did with the Boho Indigo. And that, if you're wondering where that sentiments came from, that's out of Boho Indigo as well. So sorry you're feeling blue. I didn't think I wanted to put it on that one. So yeah, so they're the same. Same but different. And I bring back in the other, where did I shove those? I'll just bring back in the one that I made tonight. If I can just grab that. Be the one not in a bag, won't it? So there's that. So these 2. Get my mess out in case anyone wants to screenshot it for any particular reason.